Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome students to another session in section 2 where we're speaking about the roommates' letters with the same homes. We've knocked off 16 letters. Okay. In alif there was 1, and the ba that was 5 together, and the ta that was 8, then tha that was 11, then jim that was 14, then ha and ain that was 16. Now we move on to kha, and ghain. As you can see, they share the same makhraj. So it is what is they come from the upper throat, right? Adna al-halq, and they come from jadhrul lisan ma'a al-hanak al-lahmi, the root of the tongue, right, against the soft palate, which is the meaty palate. The difference, as you can see, is just a slight difference in spacing, right? The kha is dry, by the way. Is dry and it comes a little bit above the makhraj of the ghain. Ghain is a bit lower, and you will see, subhanallah, that this, you know, this is al-laha or al-liha, which is the, you know, the punching bag or the uvula. You call it in English uvula. Uvula is, and you open your mouth, you see something hanging there, right? So the ghain is very, and is on that, you know. So kha again, kha, okay, raise the back of the tongue. You see both letters are heavy letters. Both letters are harfa al-isti'la. Back of the tongue is raised because they're both heavy. Hey, kha, ghain is a bit, you know, a bit more wet, moist. The spacing is a bit more moist. The reason why it's moist, because you know, when you swallow your spit or your saliva, it's because it perhaps touches this and keeps it moist, I guess. But when you you know, when you touch it, by the way, and they both are very close to the makhraj. As you can see, very little space just to allow the sound to pass. You see, it's almost touching. Look at the ghain. Ghain, right? It may feel like the ghain is a bit more tighter, and there's a bit more, you're like pressing a bit more to the makhraj, right? A bit more tighter. It feels like that. So ghain, I would say it's a bit more moist, a little more pressure there, you know. So that is the difference between the two. Kha, dry. Ghain, a bit more moist, and there's a little more pressure, inshallah ta'ala. Both are isti'la, alhamdulillah. And that is it for these two letters. So 16, 17, 18 18 lessons knocked off. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.